The guy floored the car and nothing happened. Hello. This is a 2019 Toyota Prius all-wheel drive, and this is not a car review. I thought when I had the opportunity to review a Prius, I've never driven one before, and this one's all-wheel drive, and when I think all-wheel drive, I think rally racing. So today, I'm gonna do everything a typical Prius buyer would not do with this car and just see what happens. And to help me with today's video, my special assistant Kyla is gonna be joining in as my co-pilot and navigator for my rally special stages. Except she has no idea what rally racing is or what a co-pilot or navigator should do. So this will be a real show. I said this is not a car review and I'm sticking to that, but I gotta point this out real quick. This thing has 15-inch wheels with 195/65 15 Dunlop evasive tires. They're 15s and it's the year 2019. That is crazy to me, but I think this is actually gonna help out with rally because, I mean, look at that sidewall flex. And this thing looks like Dory from Finding Nemo, doesn't it? I've never searched on YouTube for Prius exhaust sound clips, but I know that's a common thing for car enthusiasts to search, am I right? So I'm gonna do a Prius exhaust sound clip. Ready? Here we go. And there you have it, a Prius pure sound exhaust clip. So we're out here at Special Stage Potato. That's what we're calling the circuit. Potato Stage, to do our rally of the Prius. And like any good rally race, we're going to do our notes first of the course. I said forced instead of first because sometimes I don't speak correctly. Anyway, here you go, Kyla. I'm not gonna tell her what she's supposed to take for notes, and she's just gonna take whatever makes sense to her of the course. And then when we actually do the course, I'm gonna have to just figure out what the hell that means. So for the notes, for those of you that have seen World Rally Championship or you've watched some form of rally racing, maybe you've gone to a rally event before, and you know what the person in the passenger seat should be doing, I'm not going to tell her exactly what to put on her notes, so that way this is a mess. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive the course, and then you're making notes of the course as if I was driving it blindfolded and I need to know what to do. So it's kind of like instructions of the course, and you're always going to read it like a corner ahead or a straightaway ahead, so that way you're preparing me for what I'm about to do.
Okay.
This is gonna be so crazy. This would actually be a pretty dope rally stage if you could just like shut down this route for a sanctioned event. It's got a little bit of washboard.
It's a washboard. Oh, the bumpies.
Yeah. So far though, just on our note-taking session, this car is really comfortable off-road, and it has a lot to do with the diameter of this wheel, only having a 15-inch wheel. Oh, this is rough right here. Oh, this is gonna be crazy when we're actually going at speed. This is like a massage. I cannot wait to see like what her notes are. I have no idea what she's gonna say to me. have that as the finish line. Kyla is gonna show you guys the notes and I won't see them until I go to edit this video.
For my notes, I basically just whatever popped into my head as we were running this course is basically what I wrote. Here is a little overview for you to see my notes. If I wrote something down, such as I wrote alien voice, that one didn't do it, so I crossed it out and put something else for it because I felt like that wasn't a very good example of what was coming ahead. So yeah, that's basically what I did. That was my thought process, just whatever came to mind for what was coming ahead. Yeah. Are you done?
I have not seen Kyla's notes yet. She has already told you what she did for note taking and I have no idea. So Kyla, normally what you would do, the simplest, quickest way I can explain this is like you'll use a system of numbers in relation to how drastic our corner is. So if a corner is like really sharp, it'll be like left 1. If it's like a really gradual sloping corner, it'll be like left 6. And then if there's like a crest in the road, you'll say crest. So it'll be like if there's a right hand corner after, it'll be like right 3 over crest. And then you'll also give like distances for the length of the straightaways, or if there's a corner where there might be an obstacle or a rock or some reason why I can't cut that corner, you'll say don't cut. Just kind of mental quick notes to help me guide my way through the course.
Okay.
I'm gonna start going.
Oh shoot, I'm scared. Wait, am I telling you numbers? Because I don't have numbers.
Nope, whatever you have.
Oh, okay.
I have to figure it out off of whatever you have. Okay, go. The guy floored the car and nothing happened. I was in park. Go.
A slight curve to the right, and then shoot.
Shoot? What does that mean?
Oh, and then there's a right and left snake.
Left snake?
I mean a left and right snake.
What?
See, it's like a snake, left, right snake, and then
White Snake? That's an 80s band.
oh shoot, I messed up. I didn't get this left corner.
It's okay,
but
just
there's a
wherever you're
left.
at. No, thank you.
Oh shoot, yeah, I didn't say this. Oh, I said right again. This is my right.
Oh.
Shoot, this is so fast. My brain. Oh, okay, this one is a straight fish with pretty tree on the right. It says over the hill on the left.
Okay. There's a fish over the hill on the left. What?
Oh, more eggshells.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, slight right.
Oh.
Straight and just straight. Oh, this is not straight.
Nope.
Okay, maybe after this. Oh, here's the straight.
This thing actually does really good on a dirt road. Like, side note, I'm really impressed right now with this Prius. Its all-wheel drive system's doing a pretty good job. Oh,
Okay, right.
it's shifting around a little bit on the dirt.
Okay, I think we have boob jiggler coming up.
Boob jiggler.
Yes.
Nope, they're still planted nice and firm. Okay, what's next? Anything?
It was like straight and then thigh slappers.
Oh. Whoa, the car got a little sideways.
Oh, snake shedding its skin.
What? Ooh, this is fun.
Okay, and bumpy goats, and then cow finish.
Bumpy goats, cow finish. And done. All right. Ooh, ABS.
What was that?
Anti-lock brakes.
Oh yeah, duh. Anti-lock brakes.
That was fun.
That was.
That was legit. All right. all jokes aside, this thing was fun off-road. Like, I'm a little bit impressed. This Prius did a good job, and obviously I was not trying to get optimum fuel efficiency, and it still is averaging 45.1 miles per gallon. So this just goes to show 20 years from now and there's a bunch of Priuses, what's the plural of Prius? Is that like,
maybe it's like cacti, so Prii.
So 20 years now and there's a bunch of Prii left over, and we're like, what do we modify for cars? Hey, I'm just saying, I mean, this thing did decent on fuel, and that was fun. We're going to give this car a bean score despite being on dirt, because this is such a well-maintained dirt road, and it's not an off-road review, it's a rally review, which I know rally is off-road. Okay, it's a bean score, just leave it at that. It's an E-bean. Me-bean. All right, so drive mode, eco, normal, power, and then it goes back around again. So put it into power mode. It turns red to let you know it means business. Move the goose dongle to drive.
Ready.
Go. It chirped on dirt, and it's going forward. It's gripping. Yeah, the all-wheel drive system definitely feels like it starts to slip, senses a slip, and grips. And that's all I can say about that. Time to test out the brakes. Now this does have regenerative braking, so when I slam on the brakes, it's going to charge the battery slightly. It's at 3 bars right now. Ready? I made the ABS mad. It didn't charge the battery, it's still at 3 bars. The rubber molding for the weather stripping around the hatch is really soft. It makes a great pillow. There's an empty liquor bottle, there's a receipt, there's a Mario pipe.
That looks like a teddy bear head.
That is so wrong in so many levels. All right. Gymnastic Kyla, go for the goal.
I almost didn't make it.
All right. I don't want to end up like the grape lady that was making wine. So since this is not a review, I shouldn't give it a score, but I'm gonna give it a score anyway because I don't care. So if you guys have never seen one of my not a reviews before, I do what's called the bean score, and it has a rating of 1 to 5 beans based on the feeling you get in your gut when you give it the beans. The 2019 Toyota Prius all-wheel drive E is going to get a rating of no beans. 0 beans. This is my first 0 bean rating. This car isn't fast, but it's not supposed to be. It's a Prius. I gave it the full potato and nothing happened. But it was still fun, and that's what's the most important thing. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. If you're a car enthusiast at heart, you can have fun in damn near anything as long as you try and find what it's good at. And this thing was decent at doing a rally special stage-ish. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review-ish, not review, and I will see you soon with another. Bye. Bye. I feel like if we did this fast enough, because it looks like a fish, we could make it swim.
So like this is like a snail. Turbo.
I thought it was a fish. Why does it sound like the glass is gonna fall on our heads?
It's a fish pig snail.
That's a fish pig snail? Would that be a fipidinail?
Yeah.
A fig? A
Nail.
pish? A pish fail? It's a pish fail. There's a lizard crossing the road.